Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. For everybody watching us for the first time, please let me know. I want to give you a shout out. Shout out to CC Moon with the $2 super chat just off the bat like that. I appreciate it, thank you. Before we begin, I just want to, for everyone who's watching the live stream for the first time, which whether you're watching the live replay or you're watching this right now, know that this is a live stream, so I will be able to engage with you if you're chatting now. But if you're watching this after the fact, you can watch the live stream right here on the side or the live chat replay, but I can't reply to you real time. Also for all our audience, for the generation that's not so or not very used to watching live streams, yeah, we go a little off topic sometimes, but it's part of the vibe, right? We're kind of hanging out together. So anyways, today's topic is going to be about what to expect from real estate in 2024, talking mutually about what our goals are, our dreams are, what we think is going to happen, what we hope is going to happen in 2024, whether it's the nation, the United States, whatever is happening globally, or just your personal situation. I'm definitely going to share what I want to happen and what I'm hoping will happen, but what I think will happen. There you go. I like how it says the emojis. I didn't know that. Thank you, CC. Long-time viewer. You haven't been in my lives this last week. What's up? I see Dre. I see Eric. First-time chatter, long-time listener. What's going on, Eric? Nice to see you. Yeah, a lot of you guys are probably coming from my video, so that's interesting. I decided to kind of go live after dropping a video just to see what happens. But anyways, you know, Gio says much love and Merry Christmas to your sister. I mean, your wife and kids. I like the you've been watching for a while. Made a joke once many streams ago where someone was saying I'm married to my sister, and I was saying no, I'm not. And now people like to say that my wife is my sister. But hey, what's up, Rachel Davis? No Home Depot. Oh, you didn't hear the Home Depot? Oh, I still have it off. Sorry. Let's do it again.
Let's go 2024 fire, heart, mirror ball.
Oh, there you go. Merry Christmas to Shield. Thanks for stopping by. Merry Christmas to Happy Holidays to you, Ree. Hope everything's going good. Mary, I see ya. Thank you, Walter, for let me know that you couldn't hear the Home Depot thing. Rachel Davis, are you a bot? We feeding Wally today? No, Wally, we went to the vet and Wally is a little bit overweight. So unfortunately, we're going to have to reduce Wally's intake of food. Teacher Clara, love your content. Glad to caught this one live. Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for your service. Are you a teacher? Are you a real teacher? I have a strong suspicion that Rachel is a bot. Rachel, are you real? Just the way you're talking, it sounds like Chat GPT. You know what I mean? What's up, Jojo? Kyle, George, Christmas, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you. So let's talk about this. So here's the thing. What the buzz in the industry is that interest rates are going to continue dropping. Let's do a quick check-in and see where things are. Mortgage news daily. Let's share screen right here. Do a little Firefox. Boom. Okay. 30-year at 6.68. So it looks like we are getting a little bit of. Yeah, it's just we're still in that period where ever since it dropped to the mid sixes, it's just kind of hanging on there. Let's see if I can lower this right here. The last week or so, it's just kind of sticking right there. It's actually slightly going up, but as of right now, not showing any long-term growth. So here's the thing. I was over at a new build office today, talking to a new builder, and the common thing that it's being said right now is that, well, you know, next year prices are going to start going up. Prices are going to start going up, and you know, rates are going to there's going to be 2 or 3 more drops. Prices are going up, but I mean, first of all, if you, I just said this in the video I just dropped like 10, 20 to 15 minutes ago. What's up, Potato? I see you. Or Megs. I should call you Megs, not Potato, huh? Potato and Megs. I like that. I just got your name. Yeah, like I was saying, I just dropped this in my video. So like, if you didn't watch it yet, just watch it after the live stream, or just watch it when it pops up on your feed eventually. I don't think it's going to happen. I genuinely do not think prices are going to go up. And I think this is a common thing that agents are really pushing right now. And you guys need to really be aware. Like, I was over at a new build office with not only like a client that's bought multiple places for me, but really a close friend of mine. And she's going through a kind of a rough patch right now. And she wants to look at new build. So we want to go look at a new build. And it was like a $2,500, $2,800 payment. And they were talking about how prices are going to go up and this, that, or the other. But honestly, after walking the new build, I was like, I think you should rent for a year. Like, I don't think, especially with you kind of figuring out your life changes and what's going on right now, it's kind of, that payment's going to put you at a like 35%, 40% of your net. It's just not comfortable. But if I wasn't there, the builder would have been like, oh yeah, prices are going up. So rates are going to continue dropping. If you guys don't, I mean, you guys probably watched the video. Rachel Davis says, no, I'm a robot. Nice to meet you. Yes, I am a robot. Cold Matter says prices go up and away. Where I live, see, they're selling all the houses once they go on the market. They don't even last a week. Or I'm assuming you're in California, right? I'm assuming. Also, quick shout out. I see Renato subbed on YouTube. I see Big Lashano 1 and Humanity followed on Twitch. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Renting, I mean, in that situation, renting is cheaper because she's in a situation where she potentially could be living on her own. She doesn't necessarily want to deal with repairs and stuff like that. And then the specific part that she's looking in, there's a high tax of, like, the houses have a high tax rate because it lives like, it's like what they call a master community. So it doesn't really make sense to buy right now for her situation. Just rent, you know what I mean? And that's what I recommended. So for those that are coming from the video, the big thing I talked about is that there's really no more room to grow, and there is not a buildup of it. I guess I can just quickly pull up. What's going on, Carson? How are you? This is just the median sales price of, let me see if I can just narrow it down. Hello, Mercy. Hey, I'm live streaming right now. No worries. Do you need help? Okay, I'll order some lunch. All right, bye. It's my lovely wife, Mercedes. I'm not in the chat right now. Kyle George is looking at purchasing East Valley Santan Mesa area with the VA loan. Can you help me, big dog? Definitely. I would recommend, Kyle. Shoot me a message, my phone number or my email. And let's schedule let's look at the market first and kind of see if it's a good idea to buy right now. Just we'll go and analyze the whole situation. Right, what I usually do with clients is before we go look and talk with the lender, let's just kind of figure out where things are heading right now in the specific pocket you're looking in. Let's see if it's worth waiting or going for it. So I think where can you text me? If you go to my website, I think it's just at the bottom. Which, by the way, I'm going to be updating this website soon, so whatever. But if you go at the bottom, no, don't call this number. Dang it. Contact me. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, this is my number here. Don't everybody text me right now, please. What's up, Alex? No Little Caesars for lunch, Megs. That's disgusting. I really listen. I don't hate you, but I hate you for recommending that. Alex says mortgage rates will still come down throughout the next year. The Fed, yeah, no, 100%. I don't agree with the idea that mortgage rates are cutting down. But check this out, okay? This massive price increase that people love to say, well, the rate, because the rates did technically, drop, and that led to that price increase. And it really, as soon as interest rates start going up, then that stopped. But I mean, there was an extended period of low rates, okay? Like an extended period of low rates that led to that increase, okay? So the fact that people are going to think that the interest rate dropping half to 1 point is going to make prices go above where we were is kind of insane. Like, all this was like 2 to 3% interest rate for like a good period of time, like almost a year, almost 2 years, right? This just kind of smidge little drop is going to make it go up is insane. I think buyers, watch the video. I'm not going to go into it right now. I'm not going to give you guys a spoiler. Poop emoji texting right now. I haven't got anything. I think people have learned. I mean, in the video I talk about how this drop happened like about a year ago, and there was just a slight increase. I think people's habits have changed. We're not overbidding for houses anymore. I think people were in a bad habit of early 2022 of like those overbidding situations. I think sellers are now used to the idea of taking less, and I honestly don't think we're gonna kind of flatten out or start dropping. So what I genuinely hope happens in 2024 is I hope rates drop, and I hope prices gradually drop. I think that what will happen is interest rates will drop. I don't think we're going to see massive drops of the new builder even recommended the idea that it could drop as low as to 4% or something. I was like, 4% is really aggressive. I don't think you should be saying that to people. Because I mean, at the end of the day, here's the opportunities. Okay. If you're thinking about buying, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it's just, it is what it is, right? Fred is behind your head. Jojo says higher Houston, Texas buyer May 2024 si Dios quiere. Don't hit me with that si Dios quiere. The freaking the grandmas used to drop on you. All right, grandma, see you next week. Si Dios quiere. All right, grandma. I hope so too. Jonathan Root says, watch your videos 2018, bought in 2019. I thought you said you gave up and you bought a car. So you already bought? Housing crash after Trump comebacks. That's my guess. Everything near me is still going over list. Multiple cash offers. Tough for most to get started. I'm assuming you're in California, right? Or no? Oh, my head was blocking it. Yeah. What do you think about Jeff Bezos buying up single family houses in a certain area? Yeah, that's kind of it's kind of a headline kind of blown up. Let me explain why. That company that he's investing in, that's been buying single family properties, has been happening. It's been around for a while. Like the whole idea of you can buy stocks in certain blocks of homes and stuff like that. It's nothing new. They've been doing it, and they're not very big. I think people see the name Jeff Bezos and they kind of freak out and they go, oh crap, he's buying up all these properties. It's not. I think people need to chill. I think they're bigger targets Progress Residential, which is Pretium, is backing it. I think personally the investment, the single family investment space, I don't think they're going to be as much competitors. They're going to come back though. All of these people wanting a housing market crash, if the prices drop significantly, I think they're going to come back and they're going to be competing again. So we don't want a situation where prices are massively dropping, because then we're introducing that competition, right? We don't want to deal with the cash buyers and stuff like that. Hey Javier, what do you think about below market homes? Below market homes, what is that? Is that a company? East Coast, okay, yeah. East Coast is also expensive. Below market homes, or below, just in general, what I think about below, houses that are below market. Below market home. BMR home is a home that's certain deed restrictions recorded on the property, which ensures home remains affordable for future generations. These BMR homes are a result of a 2-year process where Hello Housing partnered with the City of Oakland and Alameda County Treasurer Tax Collector's Office to acquire formerly blighted and tax defaulted properties for affordable housing. That doesn't sound up. So basically, they're buying tax defaulted properties and they're doing a BMR, making a BMR, which means they're always going to be below market. Interesting. It's subsidized homes. Do you offer free No, I mean, no. If so, as you guys like to remind me, and as I like to remind you, I am a filthy, dirty, casual real estate agent. I still have to sell and help people buy and sell houses in the Phoenix, Arizona area. So if you're looking to use my services, I do a consultation for free. I just reach out to me. We'll kind of chat on Zoom, and I'll show you what's going on. If it's all over the country, no, I can't provide you service around the country, but just for that. Can I rent out my home after I buy it? No. Can I renovate my home after I buy it? Yes. Are there preferences given to certain applicants? Yes. Can I refinance it? Well, you can refinance later. The program does not allow you to cash out until you resell. Interesting. I think it's let me think about my answer. I can see how BMR homes could help specific families or specific, like I'm thinking about like someone like my mom, right? My mom wasn't the most educated person. She comes from a very simple background. I don't think someone in that situation would ever have had the opportunity to own her own home. So someone in that situation who my grandma was came from very, like literally I went to where I grew up, where I was born, and it's a very simple like home in Mexico, right? I don't think she would ever get the initiative or ever like really want to go and buy a house. Now, if her was presented an opportunity like this where you can buy a house
I followed the advice you gave me. I got 2 additional lenders and started threatening to cancel my contract. They agreed to drop my rate from 7.75% to 7%. You saved me so much money. Thank you.
That's awesome, Carson. That's how you did it, man. Glad to be of service. I can see how it could help people like that. I will talk about Carson's. Thanks for super chat, very generous. But yeah, I'll talk about what I gave him advice on. So, however, someone like myself, I don't think I would ever want to take advantage of that because I don't like the idea of someone telling me that I can't rent out my house. I don't like the idea of someone telling me I can't do cash out refis, which I would probably, like, I don't know if I would ever, but I just don't like I don't like that I wouldn't be able to do that. I would rather find a list, like find a house and negotiate it below market value rather than having an entity force a below market value and then have to limit my ownership, right? So I can see how it could help people who need the help, but I also don't necessarily personally like the fact that it will restrict home ownership. That's my answer. So Carson, I believe last live stream came in and was like, yo, they're saying they're trying to give me 7.75 interest rate, and I was like, that sounds really high. I recommended literally call another lender too and just throw a tantrum, like, this isn't right, this is not cool, like, you guys are not screwing me over, I'm about to cancel everything until you guys give me a better rate. And that's what he did. Funrise? What's Funrise, Alex? Is that the name of the company? VA loans are 3/8 of below market on average. Yeah, they're lower. How's interest rate on VA right now? if you're buying a house, if you're like, okay, so I was originally gonna tell people this, like I'm a broken record, but I mean, at least I'm consistent, right? There's so many factors for you to even consider buying a home. Move my adorable head out of the way. Put it right here. Yeah, sure, right here. There's so many factors for you to be even considered to buy, right? Is your credit score where it needs to? Is your down payment where it needs to? Is your DTI ratio good, right? Okay, that's the basic stuff. Even better, is your debt under control? Are your savings like set up smartly in an intelligent way? So you have your emergency fund, you have your retirement fund before you work on your housing fund. Do you have your budget set up? Do you have your strong mental why? Like, why are you buying right now? It's like, it doesn't make sense to buy right now. Can you legitimately hold up the reason for you to buy after talking to someone who thinks the housing market's going to crash? That's the true test. If like my wife tells me all the time, if it actually means something and it's strong, it should be able to stand up to some resistance. And she beats me up, pop, pop, pop. Blood everywhere. I'm just kidding. Like, how strong is your why? Can you afford your house? Are you able to your ideal payment? Like, are you at 30%, 25%, 20% of your net income? Just because you could qualify doesn't mean you should be able to afford. And honestly, genuinely, is it better to rent or buy in that specific area right now? Is that area reducing its prices? Is our interest rates still in a position where they might go down? Are you in a position where you can actually take the additional cost of home ownership? Like, there's taxes to worry about, there's repairs, there's like a whole sense of responsibility. If you work 18 hours a day, you're barely home, maybe you're not in a position to actually like care where you live and actually take care of it, right? So like, there's so much more things before you even look at the housing market and see what's going on. There's so many things to consider when should you buy a home, and all these things still stay strong to me. Doesn't matter what your situation is. If all these things are yes for you, then it's like, okay, you're buying a house whether you're listening to me or someone else. Then good luck to you. Now really make sure to get a good deal. Make sure that your lender's not trying to pull a fast one on you like they were trying to do with Carson. Like, your interest rate should be in a good position, should be negotiable. It is similar to what we were talking about before. You were buy shares of properties that are bought by a group. Fundrise. Oh, it's Fundrise. Yeah, it's similar. I talked about them like years ago. Let's see if I can find the video. It's interesting how it came back on the news again. Cause I hate to be that guy. I was first to find it, but this whole, I don't remember the name of the company, but there was like a little, like 2 years ago, there was a quick little spurt, a little effort of me trying to make like videos about like these, like what they were cash buyers coming in and just buying up single family properties. Let me see if I can find it. Excuse me. Yeah, it was called Roof Stock. Can't you see? I'm just kidding. Clear as day. You don't see it? What's going on here? There it is. Boom. No, what happened? There it is. Roof Stock. Progress Residential is the big one. Roof Stock was another one. Invitation Homes is another one. Roof Stock, RS, it's like RS13. And I think it was owned by Bezos.
Shopify really enabled us to go.
What's up, Ranching Mafia?
From 0 to 7 figures in our first year.
You can see your inventory.
Before I begin, I want to make sure to clarify this. All information I speak in this video is completely public information, and everything being done in this video is technically legal. So whether you agree... Yeah, and like you buy shares of like a house Like you don't buy the property, you just buy shares, and you can like own a piece of property or something. And I think Roofstock was owned by Bezos. Wait, was I wrong? Amazon? Yeah, Bezos backed startup offers. Yeah, so Amazon's private investor, Roofstock, property technology. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. It's Funrise. You're right. I'm full of shite. Just wasted everybody's time. Miguel, Javier, this sounds oh, hold on. Let me answer Precision Cat's question first. What are the red flags to look for to spot a bad agent when buying a house? There's believe it or not every agent is terrible, guys. But here's the thing. You can find a great agent who's going through a bad time right now, and they're going to give you bad service. You can also find an agent who traditionally maybe hasn't been the best, who is like on their A game, and they can give you amazing service. And you know, usually, and it's like, oh, it's also, it's like, it's not white or black, everybody. It's gray. You can find a bad agent who might not give you they have bad negotiating skills, but because they have bad negotiating skills, you can be like, bro, give me 1% of your commission. Like, you can bully them. Like, give me a piece of your commission. I once had someone tell me that. It was a very strong woman. She was like in the escrow already, and she was like, yeah, I have friends telling me that their agents give them some money, so things are very hard for me. Are you gonna help me with the commission? And I was like, no. That's nice, but you're under contract because of my services. You were, and she had like 5 realtors, and I was the one that happened to get her under contract. So I was like, look at, like, you pay what you get for. No. But if you have a bad agent who has like bad negotiating skills, like, that's not all bad. You could like be like, bro, give me some of your commitment, like bully them, like give me some of your money, give me some of your lunch money, bro. Why? Just freaking do it. Okay. And they'll do it. So either way, it's great, right? You don't have to find a bad or good agent. Like, think out of it. Things are just get bad or good, everybody. You have to find an agent who is currently on a good streak and might be a little more on the generous with not only their commission. I mean, that maybe that's not the goal, but very generous with their time and energy. Like, if you try to hire me when it's like the end of my daughter's ballet season and there's like 8 concerts in a week, I'm not the best agent that week. Those 2 weeks I suck. I will not be available. I'm not very generous with my time or energy. So you have to kind of think out of the box, not just with bad or good. Just like, hey, who and how do you figure that out? You have to have like decent people skills. You have to be able to talk to them, feel them out, feel their vibes, feel their energy, bruh. And just kind of doing that. Did I answer your question? Meg says, do customers yell at agents? My coworker said he yelled at agents. I mean, do you yell at your servers at restaurants? Do you yell at your what's up, Indians Exposed at Investigations? Hey all, hey Javi, great to see you. Happy to see you too, Indians Exposed Investigations. Hope all your investigations are going well, my friend. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's yelled at me before. I had one person yell once, but they were mad at the situation, not me. But yeah, maybe it happens all the time. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. What do you think about having multiple agents? I mean, it's just... It's tough. I think you should, like... What do you think about having multiple boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? It's just like, commit, you know? They all have the same access to the same MLS. So just chill, you know? Just yeah, it's a lot. Let's see. Sorry, I'm ordering some food from my wife. Sorry. Take their lunch money, Alan. Yeah. Need to hear that again. Thank you. I believe that's why my why is strong. Merry Christmas. Absolutely. Absolutely. Your why has to stand up, and that's not. I can't coach you. I'm not Tony Robbins. I'm not here to coach you. Polyamorous real estate. Yeah. Don't be poly in real estate. Come on. Just commit. I meant agents hiding listings, showing you only what they want, lying about prices and rates. Anything we can spot with that? Your question was, what are the red flags to look for to spot a bad agent when buying a house? And then you said, no, I meant agents hiding listings, showing you. It's really hard for agents to hide listings now because everything's public. If you're in a relationship where you're expecting your agent to show you every like what's available, I mean, literally most of the time they just set you up on the MLS and like it's there, right? I don't remember, or I don't lying about prices and rates. Any way we can spot that? So hiding listings, I don't know. It's kind of hard to hide listings from public data. Lying, I mean, the only way I would think they would lie is if they lie about the conversations they have with the listing agent. I mean, in that case, you can't really know until like I talked to somebody once and they're like, yeah, I've been looking for 6 months. I'm like, okay, can you explain what's happened in the last 4 offers you made? Yeah, this, and that, and this. I'm like, okay, so it's been the same situation where the agent's been telling you, hey, the seller says they are not accepting these kind of offers. Okay, then you don't make the offer, or hey, your offer's too low and you just lose out. Like, okay, it's the same situation multiple times. You don't bother questioning like what's happening here. Is your agent just kind of defeating, not really trying to get your offer there? Or I mean, I get some people are like, I expect you to make, even though my offer is lower, I expected you to just make it happen. Like, no, I mean, that's not feasible, right? But it's like, an agent can call and find out what the offer situation is and present that to you and give you the option if you want to beat it. And they can consistently call while you're negotiating to just stay on top of the new offers coming in. So there's like more that they can do, but I'm not really sure. You have this thing. What is that called? You have like a pre-existing bias already where you're expecting to be lied to about prices and rates, but it really doesn't line up with the reality, which is it's impossible to really hide listings from you. And I think you would have the mental clarity to realize, hey, if there's two situations that are exactly the same, or our offer didn't win and there's not really like learning experience from each one, then something's off here. I think I should question my agent more about the way it was handled, you know? Mars says no clients again today. Yeah, I actually showed some new builds earlier today, Mars. Peaks head in Chris on. What's up, Chris? How's MLS data different from Zillow? All these websites across data from MLS too. Yeah, I mean, Zillow doesn't really. Honestly, I mean, it's not necessarily the data they're using. It's just like you can't look up solds. Like it's so much more valuable to be able to look at under contract and pending listings and solds, just because like you can see what's actually selling. You know what I mean? You can look up the actual numbers of that. Confirmation bias. Thank you, Bex. Megs, I don't have you seem to be very active. Yeah, I don't have a mod right now, so I'm going to make you a moderator. Do with that what you will. That's good, Javi. Glad to see you today on stream. No worries, Mars. You're very, very direct with your questions, my friend. But I'm happy to see you too. Well, I gotta finish ordering this, or else my wife is gonna be very hungry. Let's see. You built for half of net income, Rady. Huh? Why get muted a couple live streams ago by your mods? I don't know. Money is a little more aggressive with the moderating, so he's just doing it to protect me. I can't speak to why. But I can definitely talk to him about it. Well, I'm glad to have you back either way. Landon Whitman, Javi. What about it? Let me read your question. Javier, this might sound like a crazy idea, but I'm looking to buy some land in Whitman to build a house by owner. It might sound crazy, but do you have any feedback on that? I'm a pool builder, remodeler. I think I work with a lot of home builders, build a pool, build my own house. I mean, I think if you're building your own house, you need a lot of liquidity, right? Or you need some kind of line of credit or something. So if you have experience with that, I mean, you're the person to get that done. I personally would never do that. I don't think I have the time or energy or just I don't think I would want to do that. But if you have the energy for that, then, you know, why not? Go for it. Right? Am I right? Well, let me just order this. My son doesn't like any flavor, so it's just gonna be plain chicken with no sauce. Like, definitely, like, doesn't like food. In fact, I do not want stinky dogs. Anna Ray Grimm. My friends are looking to buy and they keep putting off looking for an agent. I suggested starting conversations with multiple real estate agents to get a sense of who they want to work with. My concern is they will try to wing it if the market suddenly shifts, and they'll just end up with whichever agent grabs their attention at that time. And unfortunately, that's how things work. That's probably what's going to happen. That's probably what's going to happen. So just expect that to happen. So just get ready. You can, and here's the thing about friends. I've learned this the hard way. You can give advice to your friends like all the time, and they can totally just like, they'll tell you to your face, yeah, it's a great idea. And then they'll go and do their own thing. So, and then what happens with me personally is they take offense to it, and I'm like, you know, what did I do wrong? How dare you? Like, what, you know, but it's just with anything, or with siblings, friends, you're going to give advice. You're going to give very solid advice like you have, Anna, but it's not, they can take it or leave it. And when they're going to, if things don't work out for them and things are like screwed up, and you're going to try your absolute best to not say, I told you so. And you just kind of have to be there to help them and be like, I'm sorry that happened to you. You know, it's just part of being a person. Not everybody's coachable. It's just part of it. Yeah, I mean, not everybody's gonna be over prepared. You just, the hard part in that situation is to not take it personal. That's all. That's it. Don't take it personal. It has nothing to do with you. Whatever happened in their life that prevents them from seeing. Why is it not letting me click? There you go. Whatever happened in their life to have them prevent to hear feedback has nothing to do with you. Flows up, flows up, flows up, flows up. Let's go. I keep hearing prices will go down go up instead of down when interest is cut. Which is it? Fenrir. First of all, I love your name. No one knows. You can look at historical data and it shows that it has gone up, but it's only like a point difference, right? So if you make your decision or any major life decision like buying a home, if you're basing it off with the people's opinion of what's going to happen when the market goes up or down, you're always going to be waiting. Instead, focus on what you can control, which is internal things, your credit, your saving situation, your budget situation, your affordability, all that. Things you can control. And work on improving that. So when it feels like the right time for you to buy, you can look out and see, like you can look to the pool and see, is it ready for me to jump in? Nah, it's still a little shaky for me. I'm going to keep doing my thing and wait. And you stop really caring. Oh, the pool is great. It's actually going to start cooling off and start like warming up, and it's going to be amazing to swim in. Or people going, no, that pool's going to turn green. It's going to freaking boil and it's going to kill you. Like whatever people's opinions are, you can listen to them, but it's up to you. Does Kyle lend in Texas? I want to win. I want to win the house I love. I think Kyle has a program where he has like lenders all over the country. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But him personally, I don't think it'll be him talking with you in that soothing voice. Hey, Jojo, are you ready to win the house you love? I'm buying a 1958 home from original owner. Oh, I love those houses. I love buying original owner houses. Those are my favorite because they've taken care of their house. And yeah, maybe it might be a little, smelly and a little needs a little work, but I love buying a house like that. What item should I remodel over time? Honestly, to increase equity, you're thinking about it wrong, my friend. Don't worry on increasing your equity. Worry about life, like what's going to improve your life. Is having a nicer, better kitchen going to improve your life? Probably. But you could probably just do fine with just upgrading your stove, right? Is painting your entire house going to improve your life? Probably not. It'll probably just be more appealing, but it won't improve your life. So don't worry about what's going to build your equity. Don't look at your house like this investment. Don't be an investor daddy, right? Be a life daddy. Doesn't make sense. Like improve what's going to make things like happier for you. I'm having happy holiday flows. So thank you. Luis Quintanilla, love your context, tips, and concerns. Thank you. Happy holidays to you as well. 1 acre for $40,000. Wow. I agree. You don't need an agent for $40,000 lot. Exactly. Like if you exactly like if you want to build a D&D room with like custom figures and a table with a screen in the middle, like do that. Who cares about the resale value? That is good advice to just be mindful of what's good for you. I was told so much to wait for a housing crash in 2020 and get a home with low interest that was available in 2020, but I didn't listen. Oh, that's honestly, like the kids say, that's what gives me the ick is the people. You think the housing market crash people are active today? They were just as active in 2020. They were just as active in 2021. They were just as active in 2022. There was always people. They're always going to be around. People saying the market's going to crash are going to always be around. Agents that say the house is the best investment you can make, and the housing crash from the market will never crash. They will always be around. You always have two sides of the token spurting at you. Ask God at that point, because anything else is speculation. That's true. I mean, I don't think God will respond back and say this is what's going to happen with the market. But in other words, your personal belief and faith is what you should always follow. Man, Miguel, Walt, are you a Magic the Gathering enthusiast? I've never got into. The only card game I ever got into was a digital card game, Hearthstone, years ago. I haven't played it in many years, but I don't know how to play Magic. I believe if I start getting into it, I'm gonna get too into it. So I'm respectfully declining. I don't play Magic the Gathering. I play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm very active. I love D&D. I used to have the player's handbook here. It's not there right now. Probably used it for my last session. I love D&D. I love the lore of the Forgotten Realms. I don't play Magic the Gathering though. What the kids say. The ick. Let me complete this order. There's no getting too much into it. I beg to differ, my friend. You haven't met me yet. You clip me saying I played MTG. Yeah, King Hazy, you get it. Hearthstone, dude. I'm like looking up the meta builds, and that's the thing about me. I have a little bit of disposable income, so I'll like buy packs like crazy. It's just like, woo, yeah. Can't do it. Election year, it will make things very interesting. It is interesting to see what will happen. Never mess with the wife's food. Dun, 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 dun. Well, everybody, let's see what's going on in the real estate space right now. Oh, there's a good one. Which Fallout is the best one, and why is it New Vegas? I haven't played the originals, so I think that counts me out of the conversation. I think it's not fair for me to judge Fallout if I have never played 1 or 2, or the other ones, 1 or 2 primarily. However, when it comes to playing it, I think the first one you play is the one that people choose they will like. The first one I played was Fallout 3, and that was like, to my brain at that point in time, that was like, holy crap. Played it again recently. It's like really like, it's like too fixed, and like the ending being like so simple minded, like it's so dumb. But then when I was a teen, whenever Fallout New Vegas came out, like I couldn't play New Vegas. It was too much for me to ingest. It was like all the choices were overwhelming, and I would make a wrong choice, and I would like didn't know what to do. However, as an adult, I really enjoyed New Vegas. So I think I mean if that doesn't show you enough. Can you guys see that? The corporate espionage poster, that's from New Vegas. So, oh, sorry. There you go. Starfield, I haven't played Starfield. What's up, Javier? What's up, OG? Mr. Crazy or Craze? What's up? Do you know the interest rates come down anytime soon? I know interest rates are coming down next year for sure. The question is what's going to happen to the price range, right? What's going to happen to the price ranges adjusting and whatnot? Are they going to go up? Are they going to go down? Elder Scrolls 3 was the best Fallout. What's 3? That was Morrowind, wasn't it? Never played Morrowind. I actually never played Oblivion. I tried playing Oblivion when I had like COVID about a year and a half ago, but I just couldn't get into it. It's too old graphics. I played Skyrim a lot, as most people did, and that was fun. But I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm like not in. I don't know. Like getting lost in the world like that, it doesn't do the same it used to do to me. Leonard sending emails offering 4.99 for the first 7 years. Really? I mean, I just got someone in a contract like 2 weeks ago, 4.9 for 30 years, not just 7%. I am oblivious to Oblivion. Yeah, but Oblivion is 4, Morrowind is 3. That's what Carson, when I play nowadays, I get bored in the, like even Baldur's Gate 3, I was playing it, and then like at the Act 3, I just like lost interest. It's a 7-1 arm. So, ooh. Man. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to call it. Join the Discord. Be part of the Home Goals community. Whether if you're a grower, sure. Please excuse me. Whether you are a doomer, you are a owner, you are a home buyer, you are someone who's buying or going to wait for a year or two, a few months, whatever you are, we have a great community down there. I do casually check in and answer questions if you have any questions throughout the week. No worry, you don't worry. I didn't announce it. It was an unannounced stream flow, so don't even worry about it. Starting next week, I will start announcing streams. This week was kind of just like an experiment. So obviously I can see that we have less viewership on Saturday. So I think I'm gonna be like Monday, Wednesday. I'll announce the stream schedule on Discord. So for everyone that wants to be part of the streams and whatnot, yeah, check it out. But everyone else, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I think Monday is actually Christmas, so I might not stream Christmas, but we'll see when we go live again. Thank you guys all for stopping by. I hope you guys all enjoy yourselves. Yeah, a lot of tamales for sure. See you guys Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see.